I'm Papa G, and in this week's video, we are going to test this little 8-gallon Harbor Freight air compressor. This particular compressor is 6 years old, and it has painted quite a few body panels over the years. But that's been small fenders, hoods, individual pieces. Today, we're going to see if it'll hold up to a full-size, long bed Ford F-250 truck bed. Stick around and see the results. Hey, Rooster, what are we getting into today, buddy?
I don't know, Papa G, but I'm sure we'll find something.
You're right, Rooster. We always do. Come on, let's go! Our gun is a Concourse Pro with a 1.3 tip running 24 pounds of pressure. Now, let me get out in front of this and say I am no professional painter, and I don't claim to be. I painted my truck, the Rooster, about 3 years ago, and I haven't painted anything since. So this will be my second time painting something this large. This truck had some rusty cab corners, so they were replaced. The truck has been sanded, prepped, wax and grease remover, and now is being tack ragged on the surface. Yeah. Here you see me doing the first base coat. The little compressor is running fine at this point. Everything is going as planned. This is after the second coat of base. Time for some clear coat. Now this is after the second coat of clear was applied. As you can see, it looks great. So far, so good with the little compressor.
The before.
Before.
And the after.
Yeah. Yeah. Now we're getting started on the tailgate and eventually the bed. The gun is spraying well. The compressor is keeping up. So far, so good. As you can see, the paint is flowing nicely. I certainly approve. I put the first coat on very lightly, so it looks a little splotchy, but that's expected. You see the sparkle in there.
Let me see what I got painted.
Now this shot shows you after the second coat was applied. It filled in very nicely, and we are just about ready for a clear coat. So far, the compressor is working great. Time for some clear coat. Here you can see the clear coat is laid on there very nicely. Nice and glossy. First coat done. And Now we're looking at the second and final clear coat layer. You can see a small bug got in the paint. You're going to have that when you're working out of a garage. But it turned out very smooth. The little compressor kept up just fine. Now here's the truck after the bed was reattached a couple of days later. It's looking great. As you can see from the results of that bed over there, it looks pretty darn good. I would say this little fella here kept up just fine. It did get a little splotchy on some of the coats after it'd run a while. All you have to do is give it a couple of seconds to catch up, and then it would continue on with the job. So it's crucial after every paint, you unplug it and drain the water valve to keep the water from building up inside. You don't want water building up in the tank and then coming through your lines and contaminating your paint job. So this little rascal here cost about $150 back in 2018. I don't know what it runs for now, but it's a very inexpensive way. If you want to do a little weekend warrior paint job, it'll do the job. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Come on, let's go.